Hello YouTube, Tried Up here, and today we're back with some more Fire Emblem 3 houses. So we just finished up the fight in the crypt. Byleth got the sword of the creator. We're going to go from there.
Part 1. White Clouds. Verdant Rain Moon. Tower of Black Winds.
Don't mind me just sipping on some coffee.
The ceaseless rains that satiate the verdant landscape of Fodlan are accompanied by fierce winds and mighty roars of thunder. This abundance of rain, sparkling as it falls against beams of emerging sunlight, is a constant reminder to the people of Fodlan that nature is ever wild and unpredictable. For when the rain finally does take pause, the clouds part and give way to a glorious rainbow.
So I will say, I know it's probably pretty noticeable the sound in the first few episodes of my voice is probably a little lower than it could have been. I tried to fiddle with the audio a little bit on that episode, and I kind of tinkered with the game audio a little bit since then. I kind of recorded the first several episodes up to this point in just a couple sittings. So those are all going to be pretty similar in terms of like audio balance. But I also have been recording them at night, so I've been trying to be a little on the quieter side. So this one in particular, I'm not recording at night, so it should sound a little better, but still, I'm still trying to get the audio balance down just a little bit. Okay, so we'll see what we got going on this month. Got sitting on a lot of gold.
I have a new mission for you, Professor. I would like for you to take your students into Kingdom territory to eliminate some thieves.
They stole the hero's relic from House Gautier of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, the Lance of Ruin.
Did I already listen to this? I hope I haven't.
Their leader's name is MacLeod. He is apparently a disowned son of House Gautier.
It's been a couple days since I last recorded.
I believe it had something to do with his lack of a crest. Such happenings are fairly common within the kingdom.
The Crestless cannot unleash the goddess's power even if they possess a relic. Nonetheless, they are still capable of simply wielding those weapons.
The hero's relics are immensely powerful weapons. We must meet this threat with adequate force. Unfortunately, most of the Knights of Seiros are away from the monastery, purging the apostates of the Western Church. So we are entrusting you with this mission. After all, you wield the Sword of the Creator, which is more than capable of opposing any relic.
The Sword of the Creator is a powerful weapon well beyond the other relics. However, to ensure that no harm comes to the students, we will also send the monastery's most skilled individuals to aid you.
I must remind you that you are expected to conduct yourself in a manner befitting the wielder of that holy sword. Also, you should know that Professor Hanneman has been looking for you.
Professor, I heard about our mission for this month. A thief with a hero's relic is worrisome. But with you at our side, I'm certain we can handle him. After all, you have the Sword of the Creator. It was allegedly wielded by Nemesis, the King of Liberation. If the legends are true, you hold the power to stand against entire armies. A band of thieves should be nothing. Even the most elite Imperial forces or the Knights of Seiros could not hope to defeat you. I'm just marveling at the potential. Besides, your power does not lie solely in the Sword of the Creator. You are stronger and more terrifying than you realize. Professor, when we leave the monastery, will you still think of yourself as my teacher? Never mind. I'm being thoughtless with my words. For now, let's just focus on the problem at hand.
Good of you to come, Professor. I've heard much about you lately. Specifically, that you are able to awaken the Sword of the Creator's power. Thusly, it seems the true nature of your crest has been uncovered. I had, of course, seen your crest before. However, at first, I failed to recognize its true nature. Eventually, it dawned on me. that what is visible is perhaps merely a small part of a greater whole. In other words, your crest is too significant to be detected when using normal instruments. After this discovery, I began researching crests that might fit that description, which allowed for a temporary hypothesis. However, I could not be certain. The crest my conclusions led me to was far too unusual. A crest thought to have disappeared from this world in the millennium since the fall of Nemesis, the King of Liberation. The crest of flames. Your ability to wield the sword of the Creator has unequivocally proven my hypothesis. A legendary power, dormant since time immemorial and now resurrected. There can be no doubt that this ancient power resides within you.
Sure. I'm gonna skip it though. You never really realize how. Yeah, let's do a tea party. You never realize how long all the dialogue takes in this game until you're recording it, and you sit down and look at how many minutes have passed with each conversation. Yeah, we'll do this.
Thank you for your invitation. To what do I owe this surprise?
But yeah, that's the main reason why I'm kind of skipping through so many of the supports. For those curious, you can always go read them on several places online. Serene's Forest or wherever. This one?
Right. Huh? Yeah.
Surprising.
Yeah.
It's one of these two. Probably this one.
Yeah. Am I that terrible of a woman? So I'm a little unkempt. What of it?
Again, it's Commander Blush.
No.
Oh, well.
Thanks for the treat. Come by the infirmary anytime you need anything. I'll be waiting, Professor.
Okie dokie. I thought good tea times gave you charisma or charm, whichever. Alright, time to explore. This looks like every single person has done that. Let's look. Okay, so pretty much everyone is certified in their intermediate class, it appears. Except for Caspar. And Linhart as well. And Hubert. And me. I still don't have 100% in either of these. Ah, that's right. I could do mercenary and still focus on lances and axes. 67% is not a great chance, though. I do need to work on flying. I'm going to be either Falcon Knight or Wyvern Lord. I'll buy a seal and try for that 67%. I suppose I'll just go ahead and make Hubert a regular mage. Is he... Okay, he's maxed out milk. So we'll do that. So I'll need 2 seals. Linhart, I will go ahead and make him a priest. So 3 seals. Caspar. I don't know whether to go thief or mercenary. Probably mercenary, but it'd be handy to have a thief. He's going to be training in swords and axes either way. It doesn't really matter which of these he goes in and Thief would make him a little speedier. It should be interesting. There's something else he could pass. What was it? Oh yeah, Brigand. Don't want that. Although he would get Death Blow from that. Decisions. It's either Death Blow Advantage or Lock Touch. I think that's what... Yeah, Thieves, basically, they get that, but then if they master it, they can keep it, I think. Sylvain's already leveled up. So I need 3, I believe. Yeah. Or 4. 4 intermediate seals. See if I have anything worth selling. Doesn't look like it. Okay. So let's put them through certifications real quick and then we'll explore. So we'll just go ahead and try the mercenary one and yeah. See, I only need a D in flying though. But I might as well just go ahead and start working on mercenary a little bit. Just in case I change my mind. But should probably fail, now that I said that. Okay.
A new path to tread.
Working towards Vantage is probably a good idea. I wish I could make him a Dark Mage. But... So, I mentioned before, last time I played on normal mode instead of hard mode. And... the,
I've passed, have I?
Death Knight. That's what he's called, right? He was actually relatively easy to kind of like poke down. I'm pretty sure when you engaged him, he didn't suddenly move. So I was not prepared for... I didn't know he would do that on hard mode. So I was not prepared for that. He may have, but I don't think he did, thinking back. If he did, I was able to take him down in one turn, which there's no way I was going to be able to do
Well,
on this game. Yeah. And Caspar. We'll go Thief. It's an interesting enough turn for him.
oh yeah, nailed it.
Yeah, a little speed. Doesn't hurt him. He's already fairly fast. And everyone else is there, right? Yeah. Whoa. Alright. Let's explore. What do you have to say?
A stone? A stone. Yet as I think of it, the pounding in my chest grows faster still. But is that me?
Interesting question. Go ahead and go do the tournament, I suppose. Assuming it's one we can win. It might not be.
The Western Church. The Central Church. Fodlan is a complicated place.
You're right to do.
I am sorry that the kingdom's unrest did not stop with Lord Lonato. Professor, the hero's relics are incredibly powerful.
Yes, yes.
Mercedes, her face looks familiar.
She said the same thing about you, buddy. Okay, so we have a Lance tournament. Bernadetta might be able to win that. Edelgard could potentially win that too. I think Edelgard's probably the safer bet because of her bonkers defense. Even though she's technically a mage right now. Oh, they're bringing in the heavy hitters right away. Usually you fight generics first.
Your defeat was inevitable.
I have a feeling I'm not going to win this. Okay, so now they throw a generic at me.
Well, how was that?
I think pretty soon I'm gonna start getting doubled. Surprised that she can double Lawrence. Or Lorenz. Might actually be able to win this.
My power.
Monk Edelgard's a strange thing to look at. There is just Leone. Okay. Yeah, as long as she doesn't miss. Although actually I've got 2 heals, I might as well use one. For 2 more fights.
Witness my power.
Dimitri time. For some reason my mic just keeps spiking.
Failure is not an option.
Good job, Edelgard. I mostly did it for the prize, but I don't really need intermediate skills anymore unless I decide to change someone's class, which is very possible. Like I said, I might change Byleth.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, I never sent her off, did I? I could probably assign something a little more valuable here. I guess maybe I don't. I guess I don't really have anything more valuable. Just kidding. Okay. Well.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, you go do your thing. Wish I'd remember to do that before I left last time. Hi.
So, you have a crest too, eh, Professor? Does that mean you're descended from nobility? I sure do wish there were more nobles like you, Professor. A teacher, a mercenary, and so very mysterious. How could a girl ever get enough?
So what do I have? I think that's Seiros, and I believe that is Felix's. So neither of them are for you.
Swinging a sword about in the holy mausoleum? I sincerely hope the saints' coffins were not damaged. Were you using magic? I've heard you weren't, but... Ugh.
Linhardt's an interesting guy.
Professor, if you're heading to the kingdom, I would recommend taking a coat. It also rains a fair bit. Don't get caught out there without protection.
Alright. I need to unlock those extra merchants so I can buy gifts and start giving them to people.
Hey there.
I think I'm... What's my rank in lances right now? D+. So I think like... I think at C, you can start recruiting people based on skills.
Hey, Professor. Don't you think everyone's making too big a fuss over these crests or heroes relic? How important can that stuff really be?
I don't know.
Honestly, I don't even care that I don't have a crest. I'll take muscles over crests any day.
What was I saying? Oh, right. Once you get C skill, I think you can start recruiting people. Maybe it's B.
This has been my first time to the kingdom's north. I hear the people of north are cold and have much loneliness. Professor, I hear you have worked as a mercenary in the kingdom. You cannot remember?
They really used the amnesia storyline with Byleth, but never really explained it.
I heard a relic was stolen. If this had something to do with a family conflict, I don't think I could choose a side. I think I'd be a pretty good judge of that. I know relics aren't easy to come by, but I'd still like to get my hands on one.
You want mine? So, anyway, like I was saying, once you get to C, you can probably start recruiting people. So I'm hoping that I could recruit, like, Ash and Leone, maybe? I'm pretty sure they go by Lance skill. I think? I don't know how close I am to C. Maybe I could train with Cetus real quick and or Geralt. I think they both teach Lance. Cetus.
Ah, Professor. Geralt was looking for you. It seems he has gone off somewhere.
Oh, maybe I won't do that.
If he is not in his room, then surely someone has seen him. I have something to ask of you.
Oh, you have 2 missions. Probably won't do the second one. Okay, if I can get it great, then I'll level up. Sweet.
I still have much to learn.
Thanks, buddy.
Trusting you. You must be rather bewildered by the power that was hidden within. However, know that I believe in you. You will most certainly fulfill the grand destiny that the goddess has seen fit to grant you. May I ask a favor of you?
Okay.
Hey, you.
Hey. What's up, Leone?
Oh, Professor, are you looking for Captain Gerald? He was talking with a female knight, but I didn't get a good look at who she was.
Let's try.
Hey, glad I caught you. Could I ask you a favor? I'd really like to join your class.
Sweet.
You're the only one who knows how to teach like Captain Gerald. You get what I mean, don't you? Yes! I knew you'd understand. Thanks to you, I'm going to be the best mercenary you've ever seen. Just watch.
Alright, so got 1.
Oh my. The crest of flames? No, that is quite enough. I should compose myself. I must remain objective in my research. The scandal with the Western Church troubles me.
Wait, I thought he had a mission. He does not. I guess I was just looking at the instruction thing and thought it was a mission.
Hi.
Hi, Ignatz.
Don't you think Professor Hanneman's been acting a bit strange? Maybe he's made some kind of big discovery. Ah, Professor, I'd like to learn more about you.
What do you want again? Dexterity and authority. Okay. Actually, I might just go use a journal to up my authority skill. So I know it got fairly high before in a new game.
Impressive. Think of it. The sword of the Creator, belonging to the ancient king Nemesis. You have to master it as soon as you can.
Can I recruit you now?
Join me for some training sometime. I might like to become...
Speed and sword. He, I recruited him last time. I don't know what speed you have to have, but I imagine I'm fairly close. What was... Oh, yeah. I believe...
That's mine. Thank you for finding it.
There. We give Cyril his gift.
Hey, I heard about the things you did. I'm so glad Lady Rhea is safe. I figure you're a great person after all, Professor. I don't know who this...
Oh. Okay, it's not his. I lied.
Hey there. Hey, Teach. I hear you were able to use the Sword of the Creator. Could it mean that you're a descendant of Nemesis?
That's the running theory, it would seem. Maybe the letter's Mercedes. Mercedes. Whatever. Go ahead and do our note. I'm not good at cleaning up. I try my best, but before I know it, everything's messy again. We all have things we're good at. This isn't one of yours. You can tell her don't panic. Or make a plan about it. Nope. Not the answer she liked. I figured as much, but it's worth a try. We do choir practice. Who do I want to do choir practice? I guess I'll stick with the two I've been doing it with. Hopefully I can get to recruit in that, or else this will be all kind of wasted.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it.
I may sound terrible, but you won't notice when everyone else sings too.
Oh, my authority's already C. And Rosie was already so high. That's Ignatz. Hi, Ash.
So the whole plan to attack the monastery was some plot devised by the Western Church? That means they used Lonato. What right do they have to drag a good man like him into their schemes?
Poor Ash. I might as well try.
Huh? You're inviting me to join your class. I'm really flattered.
Not yet. So I need more charisma or charm. I still don't know what it's officially supposed to be. I guess I could check instead of just continuing to say or. Okay, it is charm. I'm not too worried about this at the moment. Oh, I can't even do it yet anyway. Okay. I'm gonna run back to my room. I should have done this before I talked to Felix. I thought I already had a C. Authorities at C. I don't think I need to raise it anymore. I just need to work on Dex, I guess. Be nice if I could level that up. Let's keep working on Sword and Lance, I guess. I should start getting flying instruction from Sedith. That would be smart. I think he can teach that. Might be wrong. Okay. I wonder how my authority got raised so fast.
That's so.
That is so. What do you have for me, Bernie?
I'm not secretly eating cake. You're getting pretty good at talking through the door, Professor. I've been looking for this.
Wait, I'm confused. Why is she... Oh, give tutor students some herbs. I'll give you some bravery herbs.
Thank you.
I wonder if that forces a support. Hopefully I didn't already have one coming. Speaking of which, I'm going to go ahead and skip through these real quick. I think at this point just about everyone's got C support with each other.
That's...
Ferdinand and Bernadetta have pretty interesting support conversations.
Hunting.
It's a B for them. That's interesting. Now, Bernie's got one somewhere on the map. Maybe it's not actually here yet. Maybe I have to respawn for it to pop up. Yep. It's right up here.
Great.
Cool. So I guess I could have given that to anyone. Maybe I shouldn't have given it to Bernie. Bernie is one of my favorites though, so I'm okay with the decision.
It's awful. Just things are finally calm again. Let me tell you. Still, the truth of it is that when someone faces death for the first time, well, they figure out who they are. We can't lose them, Professor. Not to battle or to cowardice. If you can keep them going, then...
Okay.
No, that's not mine.
You never know. I would imagine it's Sylvain's, but... Plenty of fruit. Just playing all these, I guess. I don't know if using that like cultivating boost actually does anything unless it changes like the amount of like little corn thing symbols. So I usually don't
Why
unless
is
it
that
does.
fish so still? Perhaps it is resigned to its woeful fate of being plucked from the water and eaten.
It's very philosophical.
Sir, you are so outgoing with all of the students. I would like to have more opportunities to connect with you, though I'm certain my brother would disapprove. Might you help me with a favor?
Okay, so I assume that unlocks the ability to restore the statues that I was talking about before. Hello, Gatekeeper.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, come to think of it, last month there was something to report, wasn't there? I never realized that bandits had entered. I'm not a great guard after all, am I?
It's okay. You do your best, buddy. Ah, is this where I get this mission to unlock more peoples?
I could use your help.
Take down the bandits, the merchants will come. Yes. I will do that next week. Got us a tomato. And some perfume, which I think is Manuel's. It's either Manuel's or Hilda's. I think. And the blacksmith's here too.
Could you help me out?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, I could count on you.
It was about 50 feet away.
Hey there.
So we can actually... Oh no, you forge them, you don't repair them. All these rusted items, you can just forge, and usually it's just like iron. But every now and then...
Is this it? There you go.
You'll get some more useful things. It's always good to check the descriptions, because it'll tell you what you're going to get.
Is this it? There you go.
That's actually how you unlock a lot of more unique weapons.
There you go.
But a lot of them you have to be, I think for all the truly unique weapons, excuse me, you have to be Professor rank A+.
There you go.
I think.
Come back.
So it's, I usually don't refine a lot of iron weapons, but it's actually slightly cheaper to do that. I'm going to put this away because I'm not going to use it. But it's a little cheaper. You'd have to use the smithing stones, but it's mildly cheaper to forge one than it is to just go buy one, if you have them. I wish I knew she had that. Nah, it's fine. You don't need that. I don't think you need this. So the question is, what am I going to make Leonie? I'll have to think about that. I'm going to start trying to train her up right away. So, let's see. What else do I have left to do? I have a lot of points left to spend, but I do need to go talk to Gerald and everybody in here. This episode, there's a lot of exploring to do in this episode, so it will go a little long. Someone who cares for horses, I think it would be you.
Professor, please leave Sylvain alone for the time being. The thing is, the bandits' leader who stole the relic is Sylvain's disinherited older brother.
You feel bad for Sylvain, but he also kind of, I don't know. He's got a lot of stuff going on, but it's hard to tell. It's hard to say if it justifies like the way he treats people. I don't know. That's just my thought on the matter. I'm sure there's a lot more going on that I don't know about, but let's see. What was I about to give you? This one.
Yes, that's mine.
I do know there's like a lot going on, like with like his crest and stuff.
Hail, Professor. If I may introduce you,
obviously his brother.
I am Gilbert. My life has been spent as a dedicated knight. I may have slowed a step in recent years, but I pledge to you the full extent of my abilities. No, Professor.
So Gilbert, I think, is like Annette's uncle, right? I think.
I have heard that someone from House Gautier, one of the Kingdom of Fargus's noble families. What a complete...
Yeah.
It's a shame I am not...
Charm and reason. I could get my reason magic up to the point that I could probably recruit him, but I don't think I have enough charm anyway. Someone who's picky about their bedding. I have no clue who that could be. Let's do our meal for the month. Sorry, I meant let's cook our meal for the month. So Ash I can recruit through skills. Mercedes I probably cannot. So let's try and build support with her a little bit here. So gain strength or dexterity, defense. That's it. We'll do strength. Grilled Ogma Wolverine. Is that supposed to be a reference to Ogma?
I enjoy baking sweets, but I'm not sure how I'll do cooking other types of food.
It makes sense considering it raises strength.
I see. Cooking is...
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, I will come back to the meals. Let's run up to the statue, or the statues, and pick the items up to finish. What is her name? Like Nabbit? Flane. I'll finish Flane's quest.
You have helped me so much.
Okay. I don't...
Need something?
This all carries over from your last game. So I don't think there's anything else I really want to spend too much on. I might go ahead and get... The axe skills and authority looks a little tempting, but nothing else really stands out. I don't really need... No one really needs to work on heavy armor too much. And I don't have that many bow users that won't... The ones I do have, I don't think will need the extra 2 points with all of their lessons. Same for brawling. So I'm not too worried about this statue. But having this might help me a little bit.
This one?
Yeah.
You're all set. This one?
There we go.
You're all set.
That way I can build authority a little quicker as well, which will help with everyone's battalions. So, I'll save the rest. I don't think I'll spend any more on that. So then, let's go to the academy and talk to whoever I need to speak with here. Hello, Linhardt.
Using magic?
I guess he just wants more herbs.
I'll gladly take this.
I appreciate your effort.
I don't think Linhardt's having any problems relaxing, to be quite honest. But, whatever. Let's go ahead and talk to everyone in here.
Oh, Gerald? He said something about visiting a grave. There's a graveyard attached to the monastery, so I can't remember where the graveyard is.
I am Rodrigue Achille Fraudarius. I bear the great honor of serving as a lord in the kingdom of Fargus. I have come in Margrave Gautier's stead to retrieve their stolen relic. However, as I hear it, a group of students is to attend to this matter.
That would be Felix's older brother. Hi, dude.
I'm so sorry my older brother is causing you all this hassle, Professor. Don't misunderstand. I always thought he was a piece of garbage. But I never thought he'd steal the relic. I can't wait to see his face when he realizes I'm in the group that was sent to take him down.
There's a strange mixture of facial expressions for that conversation.
Oh, that's mine!
Alrighty. Don't believe I need to learn anything from Catherine. I think she teaches like sword and
The
throwing.
head of the Western, that's not if some. There are they are on.
I don't really care that much about what Tomas has to say. I should care more about church-related things since I'm doing the church run in this playthrough.
They
But
don't have the crest they want, and some are unhappy because they have a crest they never asked for.
it's true.
Yes, this is mine.
Okay. So that's Ignatz. I
What's this?
still don't know who that is. It might be Bernadetta. I don't think it is though. I already got an item for her this week.
The coffin of Seiros in the Holy Mausoleum should have held her remain. Instead, it held the sword of the Creator.
I don't know. This isn't yours, is it?
How could you
Oh, chill out, Ferdinand. Ferdinand and Hanneman get like so mad when you try to give them something that isn't actually theirs. Okay, so I've talked to everyone except for these two, I guess. How did I miss them? Must be standing off to the side somewhere. Oh, they must be in that weird alley. God, I hate that spot. No, I came through here. They were definitely not over here. Huh. Where are you, Edelgard? Not like hiding down here. No. Are they over here? No. Where are those two? I should see them on the mini-map. Oh, they must be in one of these gardens. There they are.
For a hero's relic to be stolen.
And just last month, the sword of the Creator was
Also quite unheard of.
for House Gautier to invite us onto their land. But at least we'll have the stalwart knights ready to stand around and watch us do all the work.
What a take. He's probably right.
Unfortunate.
For a hero's relic.
And just
Oh,
We already heard this
but at least-
conversation.
a lost item.
You never know. Okay, let's go talk to Sedith. I don't know. Who can I talk to up here? Unless I can talk to Geralt without actually going to Sedith first, because I believe that's where Geralt is. I think that's where that graveyard area is. Man, I can't imagine who that would be. Marianne. Oh, cool.
Dear goddess.
Sorry. It's Gibbon Sports. Do I really...
Hey, I wanted to ask you to join me, but I couldn't find you. So, here I am. I was thinking we should visit your mother. She's resting beneath this humble grave.
Oh, of course you would ask that. I wouldn't know where to begin. I suppose I haven't talked much about her. She was gentle and smart. Oh, so smart. A wonderful cook. Always kind to everyone. And she loved flowers. Whenever I brought her back an unusual flower, her face would light up. I cherish those memories. I can't count how many times she made me happy just by smiling. And she smiled the most when she was pregnant with you. She died right after you were born. She wasn't able to spend much time with you, but she loved you with all her heart. That's the truest thing I know. Never forget it. This ring is the only keepsake I have of her. In time, it will be yours. One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love as well as I love her.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Neat. Why do I need to go talk to Catherine again? What else could she have to say?
Oh. You acquitted yourself honorably last month. To think they'd go into the Holy Mausoleum, I cannot imagine the Western Church was acting on its own. As for the masked knight who escaped, his days are numbered. I hope we find him soon, so I can kill him myself.
What, you gonna miss him 4 times in a row? Okay, just flip through the map again. Ah, wait, I didn't talk to Ignatz. I guess I have another conversation with Leonie as well, since the time I talked to her before was to get directions to Geralt. She's blue now.
Captain Gerald was all furrowed brow earlier. If there's a problem, I want to help any way I can. I did, but he just dodged the question.
Give Ignatz his item. Oh wait, no, he's not in here. Usually he's standing over there.
How are you managing the Sword of the Creator? No problem.
I've never used it.
I hope you have not left it live. You will need the sword's power on your next mission.
No, I won't. I'm not using that thing. I say that. I played on normal mode before, and I think I used it once, just to kind of see how it went, and then I'd never touched it again. Where is Ignatz? Oh, he must be back. No, that's Hanneman. Are you over here, buddy? There you are.
Don't you think, Professor, maybe he's...
He's always acting strange. Someone who loves art.
Oh, that's mine.
And then Petra must be around here too, somewhere. I thought I talked to Mercedes. Did I just space out? I must have.
Okay. Isn't it strange? Do you think she moved from her coffin and left the sword behind?
What do you think, she's a zombie? Anyway, take your... No, I lied, I don't have anything for you, unless it's this.
Did you find this?
Nope.
Did you find...
Give Petra her item. After that, I think all I really have to do is do a bunch of meals to get supports up.
This is being my first time to the Kingdom's North. Professor, you cannot...
Take your
I
feather.
had lost the place of this.
Okay, missions are done. I don't think there's anyone I could really benefit from learning from. Like I said, besides Sedith, we already learned from. He's the only one that can teach flying. Yeah, looks that way. I guess I'll talk to Lysithea and Hilda. Let's get all the bases covered. I'm gonna try and build support with Lysithea since I can recruit her. I can't recruit Hilda, unfortunately.
Aristocrats are fools, though I suppose I am much the same in that regard. What? Did
Worth a try.
Yes, I'm actually...
Magic and fate.
I thought school life would... But since you arrived, it's been one thing after another. Is that just a coincidence, I wonder? What do you mean? I don't like the way you said that. Stop.
Oh, Hilda. Some Hoodor sweets. Here, take it.
Though.
I'm sure you just left it on the table and we're about to get it later, but I'm gonna pretend I found it and I'm returning it to you. And you can pretend to be excited about it. Anyway, so like I said, back to the cafeteria. We'll do our meals, build supports, and then that should be the end of this episode. So fish. We'll build Ferdinand up. She's riding, correct? Flane wants some fish, but I can recruit Flane automatically.
Delicious! After a scrumptious meal like that, I feel that I can really seize the day.
I appreciate...
Let's get Dorothea motivated, as well as Mercedes cooked. Let's work on getting Marianne. I had one support with her already.
I think I like this. I like this dish.
Kind of clicking through and make sure I don't have anyone with no motivation. Linhart has very little, so we'll get him some. And talk to Annette as well. These two are gonna have a pretty good support, I think. With all the choir practice and everything.
This is my favorite.
Ooh, I love this stuff.
Alright, 2 more meals. Okay, we should be able to recruit Felix. We'll leave with these two.
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
I would be liking that greatly.
Alright, let me just double check. Make sure there's nobody I'm not seeing with very bad motivation. I guess you can't see it here, can you? Definitely need to work on Leonie's. Sure, why not? Bring these two. Leonie's gonna be a little behind.
Could I at least persuade you to eat with utensils?
Eyes on your own plate. Don't you know it's disrespectful to waste food?
I didn't think that they might have a special conversation. It's funny. Okay, so I definitely need to end this episode. It's gone really long, but that was a lot of exploration. So, like I said, I'll end it here. Next episode, we'll go into the next week, which should be some random battles. We need to definitely do that one to unlock the extra merchants, so we'll be doing that next. So, as always, thank you everybody for watching, and of course, I hope I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.